HarperCollins presents Summer at the Comfort Food Café by Debbie Johnson. Read by Dawn Murphy. Chapter 1. Cook wanted. Must be comforting. We are looking for a summer season cook for our busy seaside cafe. The job will also involve taking orders and waiting on tables. The successful applicant will be naturally friendly, be able to boil an egg, enjoy a chat and have a well-developed sense of empathy with other human beings. Good sense of humour, absolutely vital. The only experience required is experience of life, along with decent cooking skills. Pay is pitiful, but the position comes with 6 weeks free use of a luxury holiday cottage in a family-friendly setting near the Jurassic coast, with use of a swimming pool, games room and playground. Children, dogs, cats, guinea pigs and stray maiden aunts all welcome. No application form needed. If you're interested, send us your heart and soul in letter form, telling us why you think you're right for the job. Post your essays to Cherie Moon, the Comfort Food Café, Willington Hill, near Budbury, Dorset. Chapter 2. Dear Cherie, I'm writing to you about the job you advertised for a cook at the Comfort Food Café in Dorset. This is about my 6th attempt at composing this letter, and all the rest have ended up as soggy, crumpled balls lying on the floor around the bin. My aim seems to be as off as my writing skills. I've promised myself that this time, no matter how long it gets or how many mistakes I might make, this will be the final version. From the heart, like you asked for, even if it takes me the rest of the day. If nothing else, it's pretty good therapy. This is probably not the most professional or brilliant way to make a first impression, and you're most likely thinking about filing this under N for nutter, or possibly B for bin. I can only apologise. My hand's a bit cramped now, and I have a blister coming up on my ring finger. I haven't written this much since my A-levels, so please forgive me if it gets a bit messy. To be honest, everything in my life is a bit messy. It got that way just over 2 years ago, when my husband David died. He was the same age as me. I'm 35 now, and he was the love of my life. I can't give you a romantic story about how we met at a wedding or got set up on a blind date by friends, or how our eyes met across a crowded nightclub. Mainly because our eyes actually met across a crowded playground when we were 7 years old. He'd joined our school a few years in and appeared like a space alien at the start of term 1 in September. He was really good at football, was impossible to catch in a game of tag, and liked drawing cartoons about his dogs, Jimbo and Jambo. We sat next to each other on the turquoise table in Miss Hennessy's class, and that was that. My fate was sealed. That story sounds completely crazy now, I know. I look at my own kids and think there's no way anyone they mix with at their age could turn out to be the love of their life. That's what my parents thought, and is. I lost track of the number of times we were told we were too young. I think they thought it was sweet when we were 7, saying we were boyfriend and girlfriend, innocent and cute. By the time we were 16 and we'd stayed together all through high school, they didn't think it was quite so cute anymore. I get it. I really do. They wanted us to see a bit of the world, see other people. Although they were all too polite to say it, they wanted us to split up. My parents would always phrase it nicely, saying things like, "I've nothing against David, he's a lovely lad, but don't you want to travel? Go to university? Have a few adventures before you settle down? Follow your dreams. And anyway, if it's meant to be, you'll come back to each other in a few years' time." He got the same speeches from his family too. We used to laugh about it and compare notes on the different ways they all tried to express the same thing. You're too young and you're making a mistake. We weren't angry. We knew it was because they loved us, wanted the best for us. But what they didn't get, what they never really understood, was that we were already following our dreams. We were already having the biggest adventure of our lives. We loved each other beyond belief from the age of 7, and we never ever stopped. What we had was rare and precious and so much more valuable than anything we could have done apart. We got married when we were 20, and no matter how happy I was, people still commented on it. I even found my mum crying in the loo at the reception. She thought I was wasting my life. I'd got decent enough grades in my exams, including a grade A in home
Sample complete. Ready to continue?